Hello and welcome back to the Sounds and Symbols mini video series on the road to literacy. This is session number 13 and today we're looking at phonological awareness at the level of rhyme. This mini series of 20 videos offers activity ideas to help to promote the foundational skills required for literacy success. You will find this introduction at the beginning of each session to remind you of the skills you are helping your child to gain and to explain how these contribute to literacy success. Sounds and Symbols is committed to play-based learning, the belief that the spoken word should come before the written word, Vygotsky's socio-cultural theory of cognitive development, that language is the root of culture, that a child's culture is significant to their learning, and that children learn within their community role. That building knowledge upon previous knowledge is how children learn, through holism, bringing together everything that they know, and that children learn through doing. This diagram shows indicators of good literacy. Children learn through experience. This is gained from their environment and their interactions within it. The skills on this diagram are evident in children who are good at literacy. By promoting these skills, it is possible to establish a sound foundation for literacy. Each indicator has been identified through educational research. Children who struggle with literacy are often weak in some of these areas. For a more in-depth explanation of these indicators, please refer to the Literacy Unlocked webinars at www.melsis.co.uk/eduweb. Teaching children through music is a very natural, fun and enjoyable and successful way to learn, and this is especially true of literacy because language and music have a great deal in common. Facility with language and the ability to discriminate and to manipulate language sounds are the most important precursors to literacy success. Musical activities offer a means of playing with language sounds. By focusing on developing an awareness of language sounds, a secure literacy foundation can be laid. Listening to stories, singing songs, reciting rhymes, and enjoying finger plays and action songs are the bedrock of early literacy learning, as they help children to tune in to language sounds. They also help to create a fun and playful environment in which children can learn to identify, match, and manipulate language sounds. These skills are essential for literacy. Today we are looking at phonological awareness again, and this time at the level of rhyme. So the rhyme is the sound at the end of a word that can be matched with another word, like og in bog, dog. The rhyme is the ending of the syllable. So we're talking about matching the ends of words or matching the ends of syllables. Sometimes it's a whole word, sometimes it's just the end part of a syllable. We mentioned earlier, I asked the question, would you use music? Is it a good thing to use music with your rhymes and sing them, or not use music? And against using music is that if you're starting a new rhyme, then it's probably a better idea just to speak it first so you can do it slowly. A good idea for using music is that children have to listen carefully to the introduction, they have to focus on when to join in, and they have to keep that rhythm going, the all-important rhythm in the words. And also, the music helps with the fluency of spoken language. There are so many reasons why we should be doing rhymes with children. These are just some of them here on this list. So to stimulate imagination, help visualization, help children to create pictures of things, especially if you're looking through picture books with the rhymes in. Promote the ability to sequence. Lots of rhymes talk about sequence, and there's also a beginning, a middle, and an end to rhymes. They often tell a story. They offer practice through repetition. Children love doing the same rhymes over and over again. They don't get bored with them, rhymes and songs. Helps to improve and introduce new vocabulary. It's an introduction to poetry, promotes the awareness of rhythm, promotes prosodic awareness. Prosodic awareness has also been identified as a skill that contributes to good literacy. And it's the ability to detect the tone and inference in a voice. So the stress and intonation in someone's voice. Also, it offers alliterative practice, which is using the same sound at the beginning of a word instead of just at the end. The rhyme is at the end, but if you use alliterative rhymes like 5 fat peas in a pea pod pressed, then that's alliteration, but they're often in a rhyme as well. And they help children to learn sound patterns, which ultimately match to spelling patterns. Rhymes train the ear to sound and the mind to pattern. Let's have a look at what we can do. Here are some activities that I've done with children that are just great fun. On the left here, you see some little quotes, things that we say quite often. We use rhyme to be playful. See you later, alligator. Bye bye, dragonfly. Gotta go, buffalo. In a while, crocodile. See you soon, baboon. Bye for now, brown cow, etc. We use these words playfully. Even as adults, we use them for play. So encouraging children to use these helps them to detect rhymes. With one class that I was working with, I got them to remember one each, and when they left the room, this is what they had to say when they were leaving. I had one as well. I'm not sure what mine was. I think it was see you later, alligator. Another thing I've done here, you can see it doesn't look very tidy, this table, does it? Is set up a rhyming table. Children can go to this anytime and match the items on the table by their rhyming endings. First of all, of course, ensure that the children do know what these items are, or at least use the same words to describe them as you do. So on this table we have candle, a stick, pen, clock, bug, rope, it's a soap on a rope thing, rope, mug, bear, hair, mouse, soap, brick, sandal, hen, hand, jug, sock, and we've got some sand in a box. It's grey sand, it's a bit strange. So of course the children have to try to match these and pair them together. So we've got, see if you can do it anyway, we've got hen, pen, clock, sock, stick, brick, sand, hand, jug, mug, bear, hair, sandal, candle, let's say hen, pen, and soap, rope. And then the one missing is mouse. So I asked the children, can you tell me a word that rhymes with mouse? So it's a nice thing to do, and you can change the items. If you want to put your phone there, you could have phone, stone, any items that you can find at home. I even took a door handle off my house to match with candle until I thought of the sandal. Good fun, good fun. Children can bring things in as well that they find that rhyme. There are also skipping rhymes, like the one at the bottom. Apples, pears, peaches, plums, jump out when your birthday comes, or jump in when your birthday comes. So you have a big long rope, children stand in a line, turn the rope towards them so they can jump in. And then you sing January, February, March, and when it's their birthday, they jump in. And then you continue with the rhyme and they jump out when you do it again. So there's lots of playground rhymes are obviously have rhyming endings that are really good and useful for children, whether it's a ball against the wall, just playing with the ball with each other, skipping rhymes, any sort of playground rhymes. We've also got limericks. There's one here. There was an old man with a beard who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren, have all built their nests in my beard. They're all just fun playing with words. Okay, what else do we have? We mentioned Humpty Dumpty before, and we've done Mousy Brown. I'll see if I can find you any more limericks and a couple more rhymes. So I'll put you on full screen again. I have a little book here it's a wonderful book of rhymes and stories. Here is another limerick. This is 3 Wise Men of Gotham. 3 wise men of Gotham went to sea in a bowl. And if the bowl had been stronger, my song would have been longer. What do you think happened to the 3 men in the bowl? I think it's quite funny, that. Here's a little rhyme, Jack and Ori. I'll tell you a story of Jack and Ori. And now my story's begun. I'll tell you another of Jack, his brother, and now my story's done. Just nonsense rhymes. Here is one of my favourite ones. About eating peas. I eat my peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes the peas taste funny, but it keeps them on my knife. I love that one of my favourite ones. Okay, the next thing I'm going to share with you is a video by Raffi. I don't know if you've seen any of Raffi's songs on YouTube, but they're just wonderful. And the one I'm going to share with you is Down by the Bay, and you'll see why. Because the children are trying to put rhyming words to match with the words that he's suggesting. So I hope you enjoy Down by the Bay.
Well, it's almost nearing that time in the show, folks, but I dare not go without singing this one. I don't think anybody will know it, of course. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a goose kissing a moose down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail down by the bay, let me hear ya, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a fly wearing a tie down by the bay? Did you ever see a spider drinking apple cider down by the bay? Did you ever see a teacher kissing a creature down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair down by the bay? Did you ever see llamas eating their pajamas down by the bay? Did you ever see a snail delivering the mail down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see an apple wearing a bapple? Did you ever see an orange eating a blouse? That doesn't quite make it. Did you ever Did you ever have a time when you couldn't make it rhyme? Down by the bay, hey! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Did you enjoy that? It's just one of my favourites. I think it's fantastic, and helps children to rhyme, and they just so focused and paying attention to it. It's just wonderful. Okay, we'll go back to my screen. So again, you could observe those children in the video, and you could spot the ones that are matching rhymes and remembering the words and doing the actions. And the little boy, when the rhyme was tie, he wasn't speaking, but he was going like this. He knew it was tie. So just by observing the children, you can see how much they're taking in and how much they're listening and how much they're learning. So questions this time. Can each child match rhymes? So for example, which is the odd one out? Cat, hen, rat. Which one doesn't have the same ending? Make sure also that children know what you mean by end, beginning, middle and end. You could use a train to show them beginning, middle and end, and talk about the sounds matching. Remember, this is not about looking at any visual representation of words, it's just about the sounds in words. Can each child generate a rhyming word? What rhymes with pole? Quite a difficult one. Mole. Can each child recite rhymes? That includes memory as well. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Please join me again for the next one, number 14. It's on phonological awareness again. It's on rhyming again, but this time rhyming stories. Thank you.